Picking up a crop to help it grow. A Chinese fable. Once there lived a very impatient man. He did not like to wait for things to happen in their natural course. He always expected results too quickly. He went to his field every day. The growth of the crop was too slow for him. "I have been for such a long time. My crop has not grown much," he thought. "I must do something to make it grow faster." As a solution, he pulled the plants up a little. They looked slightly taller. The man went home happily thinking he had helped the growth. But on the following day, he saw that his entire crop has died. A story and a lesson from Grade 10, English Pupils book.
Once upon a time, a farmer named Yong was nestled in a quaint village in ancient China. Yong was known throughout the land as being particularly impatient. The older folks often chuckled about his restlessness, saying even the wind wasn't quick enough for him.
On one warm spring day, Yong stared at his field of young sprouts with a furrow on his brow. "The plants," he mumbled to himself, "they grow ever so slowly." Every day, he visited his field, hoping to see a magical transformation.
The green shoots were healthy, but seemed to be lazily taking their time to reach their full bounty. Yong wished to see his crops grow faster and swifter than the village stream that rushed after a rainstorm. What can be done, he wondered aloud, topping his foot in frustration.
Suddenly, with a gleam in his eyes, an idea sparked to life in his mind. Yes, if I lend them a helping hand, surely they will grow. Eager to test his strategy, Yong worked tirelessly through the rows of his field.
With utmost care, he gently tugged at each plant, stretching it over so lightly upward. Each tender shoot was coaxed to stand just a bit taller. At the end of a long day, he stood back and looked at his field, smiling at his cleverness.
"Ah, look at them now," he exclaimed. "They seem to have grown already." As evening draped its starry blanket over the village, Yong returned home, his heart light with satisfaction. That night, he slept soundly, dreaming of lush crops dancing in the summer breeze.
However, the next morning, as the sun began to sprinkle golden rays over the land, Yong hurried to his field, eager to see the progress of his flourishing plants. But his shock, each plant lay wilted and lifeless, unable to bear the trauma of their forced growth.
Yong's heart sank as he realized the folly of his impatience. The old farmers who gathered at the market often spoke simple wisdom. Growth needs time. Nature cannot be rushed.
With a heavy sigh, Yong took his lesson to heart, understanding at long last that true growth demands patience and respect for nature's peace.